This is a video where I'm going to work with colored pencils. So I'm just going to work on drawing this seashell, which I'm now going to put up here. The pencils I'm using are a combination of Prismacolor pencils and Derwent. I have a very beautiful old set of Derwent that you can't get anymore, and I will be sad when they are gone. So I'm just going to take a medium gray and go over my pencil line just to set my outline. And sometimes when you're drawing a line that's rounded, you may need to turn your paper as you're working. It can be very helpful with getting a nice curve. And this is just going to set my edge that I will see. So there's lots of warms and cool colors. My grays are kind of cool, cooler than, of course, the warm areas. So now I'm just going to kind of set a few of these areas in. And there's white areas in between where the spiral is. So I'm going to try and take that into consideration. So you just, as with any media, you're going to be building as you go along. There's no strong highlights on this seashell. If it were wet, there probably would be, but as it is now, it's not. So now I'm kind of just gonna begin to give myself a base. And I'm not going to do the whole shell, just do part of it. Now, because I'm pressing lightly, I'm getting just a faint amount of colored pencil onto my paper. When you're working with colored pencil and you're filling in a large area, if you work in a circular motion, it doesn't show the marks from your pencil. So it's a good way to fill in if you if you don't want to show any pencil line mark. Now this center area, let me just bring this out a little bit. The center, and the white, there's some very, very definite white parts around there, which I'm just going to let the paper become that, very much like I do when I'm working with watercolors. Now this center area gets much more into browns. So I'm going to take this brown ochre and I'm going to work that in a spiral. And even that doesn't go all the way to that edge. So I'm going to keep a little white between that and where the spiraling starts for the next round of spiral. So right now I'm just creating a base and bringing some of those warm tones into the cooler tones. This is a blue-gray, which I'm hoping is going to look okay. And I'm just going to build that out, taking it little by little, working it into that base color. And you really have to just study what you're seeing, where the colors change, what are the differences in the colors that you're seeing there. And just keep building it up. And as you're building, you'll see it'll start to fill in from where the paper color is and become solid with the colored pencil color. Now, in that center, there's an edge that's very red. So I'm going to use my, this is terracotta. I could use burnt sienna, but something that has those red tones. And I'm going to just put that in, leaving the smallest white edge because that's what I'm seeing here. There's even a little on this side. Actually, I wish I did have my burnt sienna. I would have to hunt for that because I think that's what it really needs. And now I can begin to really make this darker because it does get a lot darker. And now I start to press hard. And then you get this beautiful variation with little bits of the colors shining through, the yellow tones, the red tones. And you might even decide there's areas where you want to go with the black and just hit it in a couple of places to really just give it that extra touch of contrast. Even little tiny lines in between. And some little holes. So working like this, I'll just continue to build, and I'll show you how that comes out in a little while.